the Telemundo Winter Olympics sketch, which aired on February 27, 2010, during season 35 of Saturday Night Live, remains one of the show's most memorable winter sports parodies. Hosted by Jennifer Lopez, the episode featured Lopez alongside cast member Fred Armisen as Spanish-language news anchors attempting to cover the Vancouver Winter Olympics. The comedic premise was straightforward. The anchors were completely baffled by winter sports. Ice, snow, freezing temperatures, and athletes voluntarily racing down mountains made little sense to them. That confusion became the driving force behind the humor. Instead of celebrating Olympic achievement, the fictional Telemundo hosts questioned why anyone would participate in such events at all. They described the sports as strange, unnecessary, and even dangerous, flipping the traditional tone of Olympic coverage on its head. The sketch also played on cultural perspective. Winter sports are often associated with colder nations and well-funded training systems. By presenting the coverage through a Spanish-language news format, the show highlighted the disconnect in a playful but pointed way. Several moments stood out. In one segment, the anchors reacted to ski jumping with visible alarm, describing the towering ramp as if it were unfinished and unsafe. An athlete launching into the air was framed not as a display of discipline and skill, but as a reckless decision. Curling received similar treatment. The anchors compared the sport to cleaning a frozen floor, reducing its strategy and precision to what they portrayed as a household chore. The contrast between the seriousness of Olympic competition and their casual dismissal underscored the satire. The sketch escalated with a field reporter stationed outside in the freezing Vancouver weather. As he complained dramatically about frostbite while continuing his live report, the exaggerated suffering became a running gag, parodying the tone of overly intense on-location coverage. Lopez's performance drew praise for its commitment to physical comedy and timing. Known primarily for her music and film career, she leaned fully into the exaggerated reactions and rapid-fire delivery. Her chemistry with Armisen gave the sketch a fast-paced rhythm. The same episode also featured Besos y Lágrimas, a recurring parody of Spanish-language telenovelas. In that segment, Lopez joined Armisen and Kristen Wiig to amplify melodrama to absurd levels, complete with dramatic pauses and over-the-top emotional twists. More than a decade later, Telemundo Winter Olympics continues to circulate widely online. Its staying power lies in its relatable premise. For many viewers, sports like curling or ski jumping can seem difficult to understand. The sketch succeeded by simply voicing that confusion in an exaggerated, comedic way.